Welcome to IV Bags and Red Flags,
where the saline runs fast and the red flags indeed run faster.
I'm Natalie.
And I'm Ansley.
And today we will be talking about exams. And so we failed an exam today. We both failed
Point blank.
Yeah, we both failed an exam today. It's okay though,
You can fail an exam and still pass nursing school.
Yeah, I mean our exam average is like right on the border, but hey, who's counting? At this point, passing is passing.
We did pass one though.
Yeah, we did. We did.
We're just 1 for 2.
Yeah, just
50%, and it does not round up. So,
unfortunately, no, it does not. You know what? It is what it is.
But it's a real topic.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to happen.
That has to be discussed.
Yeah, it's going to happen in nursing school, and you know what? It is what it is. It'll make us funnier, honestly. Really, the only thing that we did after is we took the longest, fattest nap ever. It was, like, perfect weather, too, because it was, like,
cloudy and cold and...
Literally, it was just the best, and so we just took a little nap, and... honestly made us feel better, and then we got up and we went to the gym and got some anger out.
Yep.
And talked about how stupid the exam was. And I think, honestly, on a real note, like, that's super important, is, like, treat yourself. Even if you fail, you know what? We're human. It's going to happen. Treat yourself.
But also look at the positive. Like, look what you did study. Look at how... Yes, you failed. But at the same time... It could have been worse.
It could have been worse.
It could have
failed,
been worse.
Because I only failed the exam by not even 2 full points.
And mine was right at
2 points. It was like a little bit under 2 points, honestly. Mm-hmm. So yeah, like we barely failed. So like, did we even really fail? No. But we did. But no, like
girl
in
math.
my head, girl math, I didn't fail.
Yeah. But I feel like you also have to... like, take care of yourself, too. Like, I'm dead being down, but at the same time, I'm like... I did well, just not well enough.
Yeah, not well enough. It just wasn't good enough, which, like, I guess, story of my life, but whatever. Mm-hmm. And I did not have... After that nap, I did not want to go to the gym, but we forced each other. And then I actually was happy that I went to the gym. Actually,
that's crazy to say.
Yeah, that's insane to say, but you know what?
But it helped a little bit, I think. Yeah. So, how much caffeine did you have this morning?
I only had like half a cup of coffee, and I didn't finish it because we were like halfway there, and I knew I was going to have to poop. And I just could not be in the middle of that exam and have to go to the bathroom. So only half a cup this morning.
Yeah.
But I chugged it after for the second exam.
Yeah, and then I got one in between exams.
Yeah.
And quite literally chugged half of it.
Usually, if it's not exam day, I'll have, like, a cup of coffee. Okay, our coffee... Okay, so... we do 2 different things. So, sometimes, if we're poor, which is most of the time, we'll make a coffee at home because she has a espresso machine here. Shout out Ebony for giving that to us.
Quite literally.
I say us.
Me?
Yeah,
thanks, Ebony.
But us. So we have an espresso machine, and yeah, so we make it here. I usually do 2 shots of espresso, and then creamer.
And some milk and some ice.
Yeah, and that's my coffee for here. If we go out, it depends on where I go. So right near us is an Eliano's. And if you don't know what Eliano's is, it's literally just a little drive-through coffee place, and it's so good. And they have these coffee coolers, and they have 3 flavors. They have Hawaiian hazelnut, they have vanilla nut, and then snickerdoodle. I am a sucker for the Hawaiian hazelnut, and it's only $3, and it's a large coffee.
You know what? When you're buying on a budget...
Yeah, and it's not...
yeah, it's a good deal.
Yeah, and it's not even bad coffee. Like, it's not even
No, it's good.
Yeah, it's actually really enjoyable. So, yeah, we actually got that the other night.
Yeah.
when we were studying, which obviously didn't pay off, but whatever, it's fine.
You could have made worse.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse.
But it could also have been better. Okay, how much caffeine is too much caffeine? Never?
If I start shaking.
I used to, when I first got into nursing, well, I say that, last semester, I would have a coffee in the morning for the first class. I would have an energy drink. And then I'll be like, I'm ready to go.
Oh.
And then by like 2, I was like, oh yeah. And then by that time class was over, so then I was like, and I didn't have any water, and I was like, well, this is too negative, so. Yep.
Yeah, no. If I start shaking, it's not good. I don't like energy drinks, if I'm being honest with you. I know, unpopular opinion, but they make me anxious. They make me so anxious. Like, I accidentally, funny story, when I lived in my old apartments, I went to the gym there, and they had these now Alanis, but I didn't know what an Alani was. Mm-hmm. And I thought it was like one of those, like, those little poppies, or like the little
like the little
pops.
can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that's what it was. I thought it was like a little healthy gut. No. It was an energy drink, and I didn't realize until I had drank half of it and turned it around that it had like 5,000 milligrams of caffeine. And I was like, oh, and then I was just anxious the rest of the day, and I chugged water, but it didn't help. Yeah. So I was not having a good time, so I don't drink energy drinks. I just coffee.
I think coffee for me is honestly a mind game, because I can drink it right before bed and it would not faze me one bit.
Yeah, same.
If I say that I have coffee though, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm ready to go.
I think it is a mind game. Like, I like I just like the taste of coffee. I just love coffee. Cold coffee. It has to be cold. I will drink hot coffee, but like, it's cold as crap here, and I will still get an iced coffee. Hands down. Every single time.
Yeah. Okay, so my alarm didn't upload. So, yeah. We can talk about the exam.
Can we? I don't know. I feel like, so we're taking 2 separate classes, obviously. And the first exam was pharmacology. And I felt like in that one, it was just super med heavy. There was just a lot of medications. And we had, what did I count? I counted, I think it was like, we had 23 meds that we had to learn in 2 weeks. And you have to know, like, the side effects, the mechanism of action, like your nursing responsibilities. And it's not like, for those of you who are not in nursing school, like, it's not straightforward. It's not like, oh, you give this medicine for this. No, it's like,
it's everything but straightforward.
Yeah, it's like, let's throw you like 15,000 curveballs and figure it out. Or there was one medication on there that I didn't even recognize. I was like,
I didn't either.
Did we even learn this medication? No idea. If we did, clearly I wasn't informed. So yeah, I was a little sad. I feel like the second one, that one was more like therapeutic communication, and yeah, clearly I need help in that area, because
I guess I'm not therapeutic.
Yeah, I'm not, apparently.
Yeah. So, we're getting it.
I don't know, I feel like for the second exam, her exams alternate, like one is simple and then one is like more difficult. I do feel like, because one of our topics was hospice, I feel like I did pretty good on all the hospice ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that one was pretty straightforward, but her exam it's like 99% select all and apply.
Yeah,
that's
got it.
Pretty much it.
Okay. Feelings, emotions before an exam.
Anxious, 100%.
Yeah. My heart rate will quite literally skyrocket before an exam.
Very, very tachycardic.
This morning I did feel very nauseous though, so that kind of distracted me a little bit. Mm-hmm. Yep. I wasn't as tachycardic, but yep.
I was only tachycardic when I was about to turn it in. on my second exam, because on our second exam, our average, our like grade pops up.
As soon as you hit finish.
Yeah, and I literally could feel my heart pounding in my neck, and I was like, oh, okay. But then I always cover my screen, and then I'm like, am I ready? And I saw the grade, and I was like, no. But it's okay. It's okay. I was so mad. I was so mad.
No, I was too.
I was so mad.
I was preparing for the worst, but I always prepare myself for the worst. And I think that I'm like, oh yeah, I never do as bad as I think I'm gonna do. No, this time I did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
100% did.
Yeah.
I knew at first question on both exams. I was like, oh no, I am absolutely fried.
Yeah.
I was past cooked. I was like
On both
left in
of
the
them.
oven.
Yeah.
For too long. Yeah.
I read the first question on both of them. I think I read it like at least 3 times.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
so we sit next to each other in exams, and I have this tendency to talk out loud. And I know I did that several times today. I know at one point I read the question, and I literally, like, I was sitting back, and then I was like, what? I was like, what did I just read? And I, like, sat up, and I was like, this still doesn't make any sense. Like, and then I was falling asleep during the second exam. I was, like, reading this case study, and I was like, okay, we gotta wake up.
yeah.
I obviously needed more coffee.
Yeah. Midway through, I'm like I'm in a groove, but at the same time, I'm like, all right.
No, what we need to talk about is how fast some of these people take these exams.
It's crazy.
Yeah, because I looked down and one of the girls had finished, and I was on I wasn't even halfway finished with the exam.
I was a third of the way through.
Yeah.
When the first person finished their exam.
Yeah, I was like.
No, and as soon as they get up, I'm like, how?
Literally.
How do you even read the I feel like you can study all you want to. Well, me, I can study all I want to, but I'm still gonna take my time on the exam.
Yeah, exactly. Because I could figure it out. Potentially. Obviously, I didn't figure it out.
Process of elimination, though, is a big helper on an exam.
Yeah.
And for me, I like to read the question, and so I'll read the question, and then I'll think of the answer in my head, and then I'll read the answers. So I'm like, okay, so if I see the answer, I'm like, okay, I got it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm not, because my thing is, I can guess myself a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot.
Yeah.
And I learned that real quick when I started taking these exams.
You gotta go with your gut.
Go with your gut. And I have improved, just apparently not enough. So.
Clearly, me neither.
Do you have a specific study habit that did not work?
Well, I feel like I was about to say, I feel like this is a trick question.
Yeah.
Because.
But one that you, something that you specifically studied that you were like, oh, that was completely unhelpful.
If I'm being honest, the book.
Oh, yeah.
If I look at, no, I'm not going to get anything from that because it's just a bunch of gibberish that I don't get. So, it's really the book because when I met with them, they told me to look at the book. And so I tried that one time and I was like, absolutely not. I'm not ever doing this again.
Some people, though, kudos to them, they can read the book and it clicks just like that.
Yeah, no idea how it works.
No.
Yeah.
Different strokes for different folks, I guess.
But
not.
I don't think that applies here. Anyways, what is your? Okay, we're gonna have to slide right on over that. Okay. What about you? What is one thing?
I don't have anything now.
See, I was gonna ask you something and that distracted the crap out of me. Oh, it's been a long day. It has been such a long day.
Okay. talked about like what happens after you get your grade. But like, is there a certain thing that you do after an exam?
Oh, I 100% always take a nap. Never fails.
I feel like taking a nap, whether I do really good or really bad, it just clears all the negative energy and the stress and the...
Yeah, that's probably one of the big things is I take a nap, and then if I do good, which I did in this time, I'll get like a little sweet treat. But I get myself a sweet treat anyways because
treat yourself.
Me. Yeah, and I get paid tomorrow. Hello.
What more could you? Well,
yeah, I could ask to pass. That's what I could ask for. But you know what? Whatever. It's okay. We're surviving and thriving.
I also feel like in this situation, like a good group that supports you no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna go and tell everybody what I made. I'll just be like, well, just like not as good as I thought I would. I'm not gonna go up and be like, oh, I made this.
Yeah.
Because one, I don't know what they made, and I don't. If I made a better grade than them, I don't want to rub it in their face by any means. And then two, I feel like we're all in nursing school together. It's not a competition.
I feel like we can't rub a failing grade in their face.
No. But they could have failed worse.
True.
Which is highly doubtful. But
yeah, true.
I mean.
But I will say, like, I was down, like, I was beating myself up pretty hard for failing that second exam, and one of the girls was like literally already trying to figure out ways to help me study for the next exam. Like, she was like, okay, well, I'll send you my notes and I'll have her send you her notes. And I'm like, bro, really? So shout out Lexi for that, because like that's just, you know, you're a real one for that. Because none of us want to see each other fail. I think we're like a very, and I will say, like, our entire cohort, I feel like, is very tight knit. Like, we want to see everybody succeed. Mm. And like, everybody will take you under their wing. Why are you laughing?
I just...
Not me trying to have a little cutie moment and you're over here kiki-keying.
Kiki-keying.
Anyways, Ansley done ruined the moment with her different strokes.
Right side versus left side.
No, that wasn't even on the freaking exam.
No. Okay, but I feel like having a good group, you're like you're always there to support each other no matter what. Obviously, me and Natalie have been driving the struggle bus all semester.
Honk honk, man.
I thought you said
Excuse out. What did you think I said?
honk.
Oh no.
Like the C.
No. Honk honk. Honk honk. I'm scared to drink this juice.
Yeah.
We have a little pick-me-up of Yoo-hoo.
Shout out Yoo-hoo.
Really and truly. Yoo-hoo is really... I swear we can't take Inslee. Inslee? Who's Inslee?
Who's Inslee? Is that your other friend?
On a side note, the reason that I'm wheezing the way that I am is because on Saturday we ran a 5K. I 12 out of 15 don't recommend that. I mean, 15 out of what? I just don't recommend it, okay? I don't recommend it.
Negative.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah, it was so my lungs are still recovering, so. And then I ran today on the treadmill.
Why?
I don't know.
Alright. Anyway, a good group, yeah. So, funny coping moments. We already talked about naps. But what else do you do to cope? Obviously humor.
Oh, yeah.
Because look at us. My theory is if you don't laugh, you're gonna cry.
Another coping is...
Yeah, that's right.
What the heck? Okay, sorry. Someone's on my straw. Sorry, I got distracted.
It's from your...
She's settling at the
there,
bottom. Yeah. Napping, 100%. Humor, 100%. Honestly, at the end of the day, it'll just make you funnier. Really, that's my logic about everything.
Yeah, that's Natalie's quote.
Yeah. You know what? It's just going to make me funnier. Literally, the most traumatic thing could happen, and I would just be like, well, I'll be funny at the end of the day. I will be funny at the end of the day. I would say, yeah, those are probably a nap, humor. That's usually what I go to. Having a good little meal, too, like, whether it's, like, treating yourself or, like, a little snack or, like, a little sweet treat. Like, something to kind of, like... Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter that we failed. It's the fact that we ended the week alive.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't either kill ourselves or each other. So, there's that. Even though we did make jokes about it. So, yeah. I think that's really what it is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen this little chart? It's like if I make... I've only seen them on TikTok. Like, if I make this grade, I get to treat myself with this grade with this. You've not seen that?
Mm-mm.
It's like it's like a little chart, and it says like if I make a 90 or above, then I get to go shopping. If I make an 80 or above, I get to
I have seen it.
Get something fancy for dinner.
Yeah.
And then if I make like below 70, I just not do any of that.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So. A girl today was telling me how she was gonna, if she made an 80 or above, she was gonna get herself an E. Newton bracelet. You know what she made?
79.
Sure did. I said, well...
It rounds up.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said, well, technically you did.
And you passed, queen.
Yeah, better than me. Hello. She was like, no, I just can't do it. I said, well, you're better than me, because I would have been like, well, there's a loophole here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, on a positive note, takeaways. What do you...
Like, takeaways from failing?
Yeah. Yeah. For me, I think it, like...
For me, it stresses me out.
It does stress me out a lot, considering it's nearing the end of the semester. And I'm like, okay.
But this semester, I've failed an exam. I've never failed an exam in nursing school, which is, like, kind of crazy, until this semester. So, I failed one for one class and one for another class. So, I'm 2 for 2. So.
Well, I started early and got on the hook last semester.
I did not, surprisingly.
When I tell you that first fail came across, I lost it.
Oh, yeah, no, I did too. This semester.
I quite literally thought the world was ending.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'm not going to be a nurse. I'm going to fail out of nursing
But
school.
I didn't, the first one that I failed, it was by 0.7.
Yeah.
It was not even a whole point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turns out I was fine. I made it, obviously. But
yeah. And we're going to make it.
Hopefully.
And if we don't, we'll just be funnier. Even funnier. But yeah. So some positive takeaways from it.
For me, I think it makes, like, yeah, I'm sad, but I also can't, wrap myself in my feelings. Like, it's done. It's over with. I can't do anything about it.
I just have to
suck it up.
And a lot of it, too, is, like, we did put a lot of our energy into patho and patho farm. We didn't put any energy into second exam, which hopefully y'all aren't listening. If you're listening, yes, we did.
We did study for a second exam.
Yeah, but if we didn't,
we did.
Hypothetically.
Okay, realistically, we did, though.
We did a little bit. I looked over it.
We did, but we did not put as much energy as we needed to in second exam.
Well, because I didn't think I needed to. And that's what they told us, and I didn't believe them. Wow. Full circle moment.
It's like they're right.
It's like they know what they're talking about. Crazy. I will say, I love both of those professors. They're really the OGs. Love them. But, yeah, I don't know what a good takeaway is.
For me, I think it, I say it gives me motivation to study for the next exam, but I'm like, ugh. But I also know that, I have to make a certain grade, or else I'm cooked.
Yeah.
I have, and this is my last exam before the final, and I can't be like, oh, I have 2 more exams left after this. I'll just study for next exam. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I think it's like the pressure's on, so now we have to lock in. We have to lock in. There's
I
no
consider
other
myself. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like halfway locked in right now. Actually no, I locked in pretty hard this.
You did?
Yeah, I did. Clearly didn't pay off, so might as well just slack off. See if that works.
Why not? Any advice? Obviously, you might not want to take advice from failing, but
yeah, you might not want to take advice from us, but if I give advice, is like I said, I mean, just like don't beat yourself up over it. It's a grade, it's a number. It doesn't. I think a lot of times in nursing school, what people do is like, if you fail an exam, then they put you as like a crappy nurse, and like that's not.
I feel like that's what society does.
Yeah, and it's not true at all.
Or what I do to myself.
Yeah, and
I'm like, am I even meant to be a nurse?
Right.
Ainsley, you failed it by two points.
Yeah, like.
And it's a grade.
It's literally, and the questions are like so dumb. Like that actually, like realistically, that's not what would happen in real life situation. And I think last episode we talked about clinicals, and like none of what was in my exam would happen in clinicals. Like that's just like perfect world. Mm-hmm. Like that's not gonna happen. But what do I know? I failed the exam.
Oh yeah. But and after you graduate, nobody's gonna look back and be like, what did you make on this class exam, this number? Yeah. I don't know.
No idea.
No, like, I couldn't even tell you what I made on the first exam of this semester.
Honestly? Oh, I can't because I failed. Oopsies.
But last semester?
I did not. Couldn't tell you. Last semester.
And when you graduate, nobody, and you will graduate.
You will.
You will graduate. I will graduate. You will graduate.
We will graduate.
Nobody will ask you what your grades were.
No, they're not going to be like
they
baby
don't care.
C's get degrees at this point.
They do not care.
Like
you have a piece of paper.
I think what's like important too is like it's an exam. It's not perfect world. Like if you're doing good in like the clinical setting and like lab setting, like you're doing good with like the actual interactions, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be a great nurse. Like I think that's like the realistic part of it. Like you might not be like I'm a terrible test taker.
Me too.
Have been since the first test I ever was given, but that doesn't make me like. And I think that is a very big stereotype thing that people do, or like a misconception that like, oh, you're a failure because you failed an exam, and like, no, I'm not. Hello.
No, but I feel like that's often what we tell ourselves. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be the worst nurse possible. I'm not going to know what morphine is. I probably missed that question on the exam. Probably missed that question on the exam.
You're falling on low respiration.
One
of the questions that really irritated me is it was a question about like if they're actively having a seizure, like what medicine would you give them? Mm-hmm. And it was clonazepam. But like clonazepam, for what we learned, was PO, and phenobarbital was an injection. So I was like, well, just knock them out. And
yeah, I think I studied the wrong material on that one. Yeah,
that does happen. But I was sitting there and I was like, okay, I know it's either clonazepam or phenobarbital. I was like, I just don't know. Which one? Yeah, it was clonazepam. It wasn't, because I was like, oh yeah, you're laying on your side and you're flopping like a fish. Let me just throw a pill down your throat, because that makes sense. So I should probably challenge that. But the last time I challenged a question, she never emailed me back. So
it's fair enough.
Should have mentioned that when I saw her today.
Should have.
I'm like, hey, did you check her email?
No, you didn't.
She didn't. Rude. Oh, you want to know something embarrassing that happened today to me and Ansley? It's really not that embarrassing. It's just kind of funny.
I think it's funny.
Yeah. So there's like 70 people in our cohort, and we sent out a message. Our president sent out a message and was like, hey, if you want to dress up for Halloween, you can. Me and Ansley were the only two that dressed up.
Sure did.
Granted, our outfits were top tier.
They were great.
Yeah, we were Parent Trap.
Like, had the full, like, shoes, shorts, shirt with the like border, the green border around it, picture cut,
everything.
hair, jewelry. I mean everything. It was top tier.
Yeah, it was.
But We did win best costume.
Yeah, because we were the only ones dressed up. So
Yeah, but anyway, what's your story?
I have a story.
Yeah. You said something funny happened this morning.
That's what was funny. That we walked in and nobody else was dressed up.
Oh, yeah. Mind you, it is freezing outside, and me and Natalie are in shorts.
Oh, and then okay, so I went up. So when we got to class, because we have like a 45-minute drive to class, right? And so when we were going, we got there, and I had to pee because I drank all the coffee, and I got up to go to, like, I put my stuff down and I was going out.
This is what I thought you were gonna say.
And my professor was like, so Ansley was still at her desk and I was walking out, and she was like, Ansley, where are your pants at? But I saw her look at me so I knew she was talking to me. So I turned around and I was like, ooh, get my name right. Because that's the second time in a week she's called me the wrong name. And she was like, wait. She was like, hold on. She was like, you know what I meant? I said, no, I didn't.
Nuh-uh, that's not my name.
It says, that's not my name.
And then I walked up behind Natalie, and I was like, what'd you call her?
She was like, oh, y'all can't do that to me. So then she came over there a little bit later, and I have a nose ring, Ansley doesn't, and she was like, oh, you have a nose ring. And she was like, wait, but you don't always wear it because we can't have it in for lab. So yeah, and she's in our lab.
Natalie never wears mascara, ever. And I always wear mascara. So I feel like that's one of the...
Yeah, but I had it on today.
So we looked...
Yeah. We did look a lot alike. Like, we kept tripping people out.
Yeah, but she was like, I just knew y'all were the Parent Trap. I was just playing along.
Yeah, she did.
I was like, girl.
You did not know.
I said, you just... Yeah.
She said, wait, did y'all wear that on purpose? And we were like,
she said no.
I should have been like, no.
We just picked it. It's our daily outfit.
Like a cartoon character?
Yeah. So, yeah. Anything else you got?
I don't think so. I mean, I feel like, do the best you can.
Yeah.
And obviously failing is our best, so heck yeah. You know what? It don't even matter.
It's done, it's over with.
Literally, I can
And you will probably, I hope you don't, but in the instance that you do fail an exam, it's okay.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world.
Okay.
The world's not gonna come crashing down. Which, that's what I literally cried the first exam that I was at work, and I was like, I'll be right back. And I went and cried in the bathroom.
Because it's hard to take it in, because I'm like I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm not smart enough, I'm not made for this, am I even supposed to be a nurse? And like, you just start questioning everything. No, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do it.
And do not, I repeat, do not compare yourself to others.
No.
Because that will that will drive you insane.
Yeah. And I think all of us, like, in our in our cohort, I don't really think any of us compare each other.
Our cohort is very good.
Yeah. I feel like we are all, like, pretty tight-knit. Like, there's, like, 70 of us in there, and we're all,
it's a lot, but we're all, like, we're not, like, cliquey with, like, we're not, like, super close to, like, we're pretty close to everybody.
Yeah, like,
which is really good.
Come out, yeah, like, when they come out of the exam, they're like, how'd you do? How'd it go? How do you feel? And, like, they'll be honest of how they feel, I will say the best thing about after an exam is the debriefs that you have.
They're top tier.
Like, when you go out and you're like, man, what was that? Like,
you either get a thumbs up, a middle thumb, or a thumbs down, and sometimes I'm like, one up, one down. Or,
like, I don't know, it could have went either way.
Yeah.
I feel like, definitely don't compare yourself, because you are, everybody's, like, we have a friend, Tiana, I think we mentioned her last episode, and she can literally just, like, look at the stuff once, and she literally made a 93 on the exam.
If you are that person, kudos to you.
No, literally, like, I envy you.
Yeah. I wish that I could do that.
Like, I want to be you when I grow up.
Shout out Tiana.
Yeah.
We want to be you when we grow up.
Yeah, we do, actually.
So.
Because she has it together. And she's always stylish. Love her.
Love her. Yeah. So.
Yeah,
anyway.
Don't beat yourself up. It's, not the end of the world. And if it is, oh well. It is what it is.
YOLO.
Yeah.
You tried. So yeah, we failed, but honestly, we're still standing.
Yeah.
Barely.
By thread.
So, yeah.
It's just a little thread.
If you fell too, welcome to the club.
Yeah, it's actually a great club.
We've got coffee and snacks.
Yeah, we do, actually. I wish. Actually, we have chocolate milk. That's all I have right now.
And just a slight bit of trauma. Not much. Just
honestly, it's just what makes you funnier, you know? And like I said, at the end of the day, if you fail an exam, it's gonna make you funnier.
And it is okay.
Like, I'm not just naturally this funny.
Yeah.
It's trauma, baby. And failing 2 exams in 1 semester.
Okay. Yep. On that one. On that note.
Thank you for listening to Ivy Bags and Red Flags. Like forgot her line. It's okay.
Where the saline runs fast and the red flags run faster.
We will see you next episode on
Ivy Bags and Red Flags.